Scarlet and Violet, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, Pokemon 151, Paradox Rift, Paldean Fates, Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade, Shrouded Fable, Steller Crown, Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolutions, Journey Together, Destined Rivals, Black Bolt, and White Flare. These are the Pokemon packs and sets that made up the wonderful era that was Scarlet and Violet. Starting on March 31st of 2023, the Scarlet and Violet era began, and it ran us all the way to the end on July 18th, 2025. What is going on? It is your boy, it is Andrew Cards, and as you can see, we have one pack of every single set from the Scarlet and Violet era. And ladies and gentlemen, in this special to celebrate the wonderful era that was Scarlet and Violet, and to many, maybe the greatest era in Pokemon card collecting, we are going to open every single one. That's right, every single set will be opened right here, right now, on camera. You heard all the names. Make your predictions down below, and of course, like and subscribe if you are new here for more cool videos like this, because this is one of the ideas that I have going on for a while, and I'm very glad that we finally get to do it. And without further ado, I'm not going to keep you waiting. Let's open every single card pack from the Scarlet and Violet era right now. Alright folks, this has been one I have been waiting so long for, and of course, we got to start at the beginning. Scarlet and Violet. As we mentioned in the intro, Scarlet and Violet came out on March 31st of 2023. The one that started off the whole set, and well, here we go. The ultimate pack opening, as I think I'm going to call this one, celebrating the beginning and end of arguably the greatest era to many in Pokemon cards. So here we are, the Scarlet and Violet set. Your code card, and then the energy to the front. It's been a minute since I've opened cards. I almost forgot what I'm doing, but here we go. Electric Energy, Magneton, Clowater, Graveyard Dog. We're going to kind of look at some of the cards as like a little memory lane, I would say. Maschiff, Pachirisu, a Picnic Basket for Yogi Bear, Bombardier, Silicobra. That's a weird art style. Let's go, baby. A Starly. Right off the bat, the full art Starly. I do not have this card, so what a start for this video for the Scarlet and Violet pack, arguably giving us the best. And let's go right there, a Gyarados EX added in with that. A double hit, the Gyarados EX and the Starly, two absolutely beautiful cards to kick us off on this pack opening, celebrating the wonderful times of Scarlet and Violet. Very happy to have both of those straight off the bat. The second set in the Scarlet and Violet era is none other than Paldea Evolved. Paldea Evolved came out on June 4th, 2023. So just a few months after March 31st, well, we'll say April, May, June, so 2 months. Usually these lasted about 2 months for each set, but Paldea Evolved, the second of many that came out, of course, in the Scarlet Violet era. I haven't opened much of Paldea Evolved, I believe. I think I've only opened a couple, so we'll see what Paldea Evolved brings for us here. And here we go. We get a Strength Energy, Tinkatank, that little guy there, Makuhita. I'm so excited to open these because I've been waiting for a while. I'm kind of like, almost like just going through the cards, but a lot of that, again, as I mentioned, is just straight out of excitement. Oh no, we pulled 2 cards there. Minecraft Monster, Krogank as the reverse, Tanimos as the other reverse. Let's go, baby, an Annihilate EX. Another great hit right there out of these single packs. Annihilate EX, this time as the card that we get coming from the Paldea Evolved set. Very, very happy with that as well. Now, a little backstory on how I got every single pack. Many of them actually came from the card shops that are local to me, and one of them, which when we get to it, I'll give a little story, and the others, I actually had it shipped from somebody in a buy and sell Facebook group. His name is Johnny. I gotta give a big shout out to him. He helped me complete this set. Of course, I had to buy the packs off him. It's not like they were just given to me. But without him, obviously, this video is not, like, able to be done. So, thank you very much to him. But we move on. Obsidian Flame. I mean, what else to be said? We have opened a ton of Obsidian Flame on this channel because I'm a big Charizard enthusiast. This one came out August 11th, 2023. So, let's see. Here's your code. Energy to the front, and we get a Grass Energy, and here we go. We have the Finizen, Larvestra, Fungus Amoongus, Pidgey, Flamingo. We gotta slow down and look at some of these, alright? Bronzong, Beartic, good art style. Bonasuite as the reverse holo, a reverse holo of the Drillbur, and a Toxtricity there as your regular holo. Of course, we weren't gonna hit on every single pack that we opened, but I mean, we have done pretty good so far. The fourth set to come out in Scarlet and Violet packs was 151, arguably the most popular of all of them. These things still sell for a lot on resale value, and it came out September 22nd of 2023. One of the, again, the most popular to come out in its era, featuring every single, I believe if I'm not mistaken, 151, hence the name, original Pokemon only in this set. Again, it is why everybody just went absolutely nuts, myself included, when Blooming Waters started hitting the market. What an amazing set that this one is. Here is your code. Energy, nice. I remember it has holo energies, so there is your holo energy right there with the Wada Wada. Here we go. Shelder, right away. Bellsprout. We're going over this one because it's the OGs, alright? Horsey, Nidoran, the male, Gloom Gloom, Dugtrio, Clefable, Arcanine as the reverse holo there in the 151, Diglett as the reverse holo there in the 151, and an Aerodactyl. This one is a very cool art style. I'm pretty sure I've packed it a couple of times, but Aerodactyl right there as your full-on holo. After 151, we moved into this guy, Paradox Rift, coming out November 3rd, 2023. Paradox Rift was the next one in the Scarlet and Violet expansion era, and of course, we've opened a couple of these on the channel as well. I think like only 8 to 10 total, so very cool again to have it here in this opening as we hit the code card there, and our energy, some Dock energy, and here we are. Porygon starting us off right there. Seadra, Vanillite, I think that's how you say it, Magby, Screamtail. Ooh, I like these cards. You know, they're non-holo, but I do love the kind of contrast and colors there. Absolutely awesome. Iron Bundle, speaking of which, having the same thing in there as well. Ferrothorn, the big old Minecraft monster yet again as the reverse holo, Phoebus as the reverse holo, and then a Ting-Lu as your regular holo at the very end. So nothing really giving from the last two in 151 and Paradox Rift. Up next, I mentioned it in our tier ranking video, of course you should go check that out, is Paldean Fates, one of my absolutely favorite sets from this era of Scarlet and Violet. Paldean Fates came out January 26th of 2024. It was the first one in the 2024 year, and this one is just, again, I love this set because of the shiny Pokemon. I'm a huge fan of them in the video game and everything else, so the fact that they were adding them onto the cards was just incredible for me. Here we go, Psychic Energy, Paldean Students, Lapras, very nice art style there, Scraggy, Mime Jr., Kilowattrel, Big Bird, Nest Ball, Lantern. There we go, we got a shiny. That's what I wanted, baby. Flittle as your shiny right there in this pack. Of course, coming from none other than Paldean Fates. One of my absolute favorites, as I mentioned. Phanpy as your reverse holo, and then a Heat Rotom as your regular holo. But I am happy because we did get a shiny. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Opening this set, I was like, please, it's one pack. I'm going to need a shiny out of this thing. Just to give the reputation of this set being one of my favorites. And, well, we pulled on through. Temporal Forces is up next. I would say maybe not the most popular set in Scarlet and Violet era, but this one coming out March 22nd, 2024, the second of the new year. And here we go, we're gonna open it. Again, I think I've only opened like 8 to 10 of these total in my life. So Temporal Forces, the one here as we keep on moving through the piles. Here's your code card. Here's our energy. It is a Wada, Wada, Wada. Here we go. Seedot, Totodile, Deerling, Pidove. Nice, we get another one of those. The Future Iron Jugulus, Full Metal Lab. I thought that was a holo for a second. Golark. Very cool art style, though, on that Golark. I do actually really like that. Deerling is a reverse holo there. reverse holo of the Hoothoot, and a regular holo of the Margecko. It's right there, coming from Temporal Forces. So Temporal Forces joining on to the pile of things that didn't give us much in there as well, but we move on to Twilight Masquerade. Again, we did quite a few details. I believe it was on Twilight Masquerade and Stellar Crown in our ranking video, so again, make sure you are checking that out. But Twilight Masquerade coming out May 24th, the May 2-4 weekend of 2024. So double 2-4s on there as well, and hopefully we could celebrate like cracking open to a big old case of 2-4s. And this one again, Twilight Masquerade, is up next. Here's your code card if you want some of those Twilight Masquerade packs online. And we get a Steel Energy. Now, I've heard people say Steel Energies usually don't mean the best packs, but we'll see. Aeron, Spinarak, Sandshrew, Darmaka. Ooh, Glaceon. Very nice. Very nice art style there. Diplin the Apple. Kilowattrel. Reverse Holo Emolga. Reverse Holo Nosepass, and nice, an Iron Thorns EX. That looks awesome. Very big fan of that. That looks very, very cool. Nice EX card there, getting the Iron Thorns. And wow, that looks really nice. The more I look at this card, honestly, I'm a big fan. I think it looks pretty dope. So I'm gonna keep that one to the side as well. Up next is everybody's favorite, unanimous favorite, Shrouded Fable. Not just kidding. A lot of people don't like Shrouded Fable. They think it is one of the weakest sets. Of course, only having, I believe, 99 cards in this set. A very small set. Came out in August 2nd of 2024 as well. So this one is funny because this is the only pack that I didn't get from the guy that I bought them off of, and from the card shops. I actually had to go to my very first card show. And I was there, I was checking it out, and I walked by one of the vendors, and sure enough, the girls had Shrouded Fable for sale. I was shocked. They are the only people I have seen actually have them for sale, and I think they were shocked when I bought only one pack of this thing, because they were kind of like, oh, okay, sure, you can have this pack. Absolutely. So yeah, don't think they make much on the Shrouded Fable sales, but you're welcome. I was one because it was the last one I actually needed to complete the whole set. Funny enough, I had every single one except Shrouded Fable ready to go to make this video. So very happy that I checked out that card show just a few days ago and was able to find it. But here we are, Seadra, Dartrix, Duskull. Now, of course, this set does have some very nice artworks, so fingers crossed. We've done a whole ETB on this one as well. You could always go check that out. We did pretty well in that one as well. Power Glass, Slitherwing, again with that very cool art style. Reverse Holo Frufru, Reverse Holo Axew, and here we go, Reveram EX. I do like myself some EX cards, man. Some of them look really, really good, and this Reverum EX is no exception. Looking very nice to cap us off on the Shrouded Fable. Again, a card that I talked about that we've gone into details, or pack I should say, is this one right here. Stellar Crown, coming out September 13th, 2024. I do remember when this one was coming out, it had quite a bit of hype, and then I feel like it kind of just faded away into the background as it did go out. But here it is nonetheless, Stellar Crown here on the channel. We get our codes. We get our energy, which is electric, which means this pack is going to be exactly that. It is going to be electric. Tuga! What on earth is that? I've never seen this Pokemon in my life. I'm not going to lie to you. Glameow. Pancham. Salazzle. Drifloon. Paya Berry. Medite. Ooh, that was the reverse holo. I didn't even realize I got distracted. Bulbasaur, full art, at a Stellar Crown. Let's go, man. One of the ones I absolutely have wanted for a while. 143 out of 142. Beautiful, beautiful card. Very happy with that. Then we get the Grim Snarl as the regular holo. But look at that Bulbasaur, man. Woo! Absolutely love cards like that. My absolute favorite. One of the reasons I came back to card collecting. Beautifully done, Stellar Crown. Bulbasaur joining in on some of the big hits. Up next, arguably one of my favorite of all time, Surging Sparks. I do love this set. 250 cards, I believe it is. It came out November 8th, 2024 when this bad boy hit the market. What a great set Surging Sparks is. Again, that one a little bit maybe biased because we have hit the Pikachu, which there is a video of that as well. Finally, we got that open. That took forever. I had to cut the top. I don't know why. Surging Sparks, like, I can never open for some reason. There's your code. There's your energy. Psychic, of course, it is seeing some good things, baby. Larvestro. Mankey. Execute. Swablu. Surledge. Chels. What on earth? Chill Teaser Toy. I feel like I've made a joke about this card before. What the hell, man? Fluttermane right there. Rotom as the reverse holo. Shrouded as the reverse holo. And a Chimpao as the regular holo there to end us off on the Surging Sparks. The most anticipated set, I would say, definitely is this one right here. Prismatic Evolutions. January 17th, 2025. This is one that I was there for the release date. This was actually when I started going out on release dates to go and get Pokemon cards. Was the first set of 2025 and the one that sent everyone into an absolute tizzy. After the Japanese releases, Prismatic Evolutions became the most sought after and still to this day, one of the most sought after English sets out there. And I don't really blame people. I love this set. They're just very hard to get your hands on because resellers sell them at a high amount and usually they sell out very quickly wherever they may go. It, of course, hosts the Umbreon, the one that everybody wants, and also every single evolution ever is a part of all the special cards here, but the pull rates on this pack, not very good, as we do get a Holograss right there. Some Sneasel to start us off. This one I'm very excited about because I've been waiting so long to open Prismatic again. So here we go. Hoot Hoot, Black Belt's Training, Riolu, Professor Sada's Vitality, Suicune, Crispin, Lopunny with the Pokeball. Very nice. I'm glad. I will take the Pokeball. Hoot Hoot as the regular reverse holo, and an Iron Boulder right there as the regular holo. But again, one of the introductions on this set was exactly that. You could see it. The Pokeball on that Lopunny looks very, very nice. Very happy to get another Pokeball in there. One of my favorite parts of Prismatic Evolutions is the Pokeball and Master Ball. We are winding down here, but we still got some great sets to go. Journey Together. One of the ones that I was looking very forward to because I was a big fan of trainer cards back in my day. Back in my day, I say as an old man. Journey Together came out March 28th, 2025 was the release date of this set, which we did a huge opening. We did the whole 36 on this thing, but we're still yet to hit anything crazy. Journey Together era, I should say. Haven't hit anything too wild, I believe, not that I can think of. We hit some cool artwork styles, absolutely. Not going to deny that. But again, a very nice set that I think is a little bit underrated by a lot of people, but we'll see how our luck goes. Here's N with his Purloin to start us off. Professor's Research, Lily's Cutiefly, nice trainer cards right off the top. Petalol, the big old elephant. N's Castle, he's got a whole castle. He is rich. Oink, oink, oink-a-loing. The big old cow. Shelgon as your reverse holo. Wingull as your reverse holo. And then, of course, I think I have like 3 or 4 of these Dunsparce EX. Absolutely asinine that I keep on pulling that big yellow bug. Oh, I'm so sick of seeing Dunsparce EX, man. Oh, it's never ending. We have 3 more sets to go, and our celebration of Scarlet and Violet. Up next, Destined Rivals, another hugely anticipated set. This one came out May 30th, 2025. The release of this, I remember I was out of the country and I missed the release of this guy. I was pretty upset to have missed it, but then, lucky enough, I was able to get my hands on an ETB not long after I got back, so that was very good. So, again, we were able to open that and have some fun. But Destined Rivals, I do like this set a lot. I feel like I've opened it quite a bit, so maybe I'm just getting low, like a little bit like kind of on a break with it, but we'll see. Team Rocket's Nidoran, the male. Steven's Carbink, the Scovit, Arcanine, Team Rocket's Giovanni, Cynthia's Spiritomb, Team Rocket's Zubat, lots of trainer cards here, Ethan's Pichu, nice, as the reverse holo. That might be a first or a second for me for that one. And Regirock EX, I completely missed the Team Rocket Zubat. Again, these ones, the darks, I always miss the reverse holos somehow. But we get the Regirock EX, which unfortunately, I think we do have already. But nonetheless, it is another EX to add on to the collection. As we move into the finale, these two actually came out on the exact same day. And it signaled the end of the Scarlet and Violet era. It is none other than Black Bolt and White Flare. Both of these coming out July 18th, 2025. Just a few months ago, but very popular sets. I've been a huge fan of both of these. I think they are really, really cool, and we're gonna go with the Black Bolt as our second to last pack and our finale in remembering the Scarlet and Violet era. Now, of course, if you did make it this far, make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel. If you have enjoyed all of this so far, it has been a ton of fun to plan, organize, and get this video ready. So to go through every era again has just been so cool. For me personally, and I hope for you watching that you do enjoy this as well. Our energy card, again with that cool texture right there, the Psychic, and we move on. Golett, right there. Ponard, and of course, before we do go on, let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite set to open when it does come to these Pokemon cards. Dynamo, Axew, Ends Plan, big ol' Crystal, Beacon. Nice, it's a Pokeball, there we go. Simsage with the Pokeball Pokemon Holo right there. Golark and the Caracosta, but we do get another Pokeball one to add on, just like the Prismatic Evolution one right there of Simsage, adding on to the collection. And here it is, the finale, the final pack of the video. It is none other than White Flare, the newest set, along with Black Bolt. There's your code for the White Flare. There's your Steel Energy, which to many is usually bad luck, but we will see. Antique Bloom Fossil, Blitzel, Frillish, Zorua, Shroodagon, Energy Retrieval, that guy, Heatmore, and it is another Pokeball, let's go baby. Pokeball pattern Heatmore, Deerling as the other reverse, and a Bouffalant EX, Bouffalant. I am saying these things absolutely so weird for some reason, and there they are to conclude us on this journey of the Scarlet and Violet era. But of course, we will go over all the hits that we did get. There is that Heatmore with the Pokeballs, the Bouffalant EX, Simsage with the Pokeball pattern as well, coming from the White Flare Black Bolt, Regirock EX, Dunsparce EX, Lopunny with the Pokeball from Prismatic Evolutions, that amazing Bulbasaur full art right there, Reveroom EX, the Iron Thorns EX, Flittle as your shiny from one of my favorites, Paldean Fates, and then the Annihilate EX, the Starly full art, and the Gyarados EX, all from the rip of this video. But there you have it, our tribute to the Scarlet and Violet era of Pokemon cards. One of my absolute favorites, and what a time it was to be a part of it as we do move on and wait for September for the introduction of Mega Evolutions. But again, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and all that other jazz, and comment down below which one has been your favorite set to see me open and for you to open as well. It's been your boy Andrew Cards. Peace, much love, and take care. All right, we'll see you again soon. Bye.